What's up, guys? In today's video, we're talking shop chairs, specifically the three that are in front of me. And if you've clicked on this video, you know which chair is in this box in front of me. With that being said, I really wanted to do a comparison to the two chairs I already own, which are Harbor Freight chairs, versus this Vyper chair that has made its rounds around the internet. It's the chair that the internet keeps telling you that you need to buy, you can't live without. This thing will change your life and make your work in the garage that much easier. Now, a couple of things. I bought this chair with my own money. This was extremely expensive, particularly comparing the two chairs to either side of it. The price of this chair, even with the Black Friday sale, even with the first-time customer coupon that they do allow you to stack together, still was triple, if not 4x, the price of both of these chairs combined. And just for the sake of the video, the chair that's on this side is the Harbor Freight stool. On sale, I think this thing's usually around $60-70. And here is the Icon shop chair, which replaces, or it's a more premium version of their little red stool with the casters, which is actually what this company claims to go up against, is those cheap, clunky stools that are prone to tipping over. They have no foam padding and they're very uncomfortable. So this chair combats that. But they don't mention this chair, which is the Icon chair from Harbor Freight that has a back to it, has significantly more foam. It also has better casters. They're not great, but they are better. And it has a tray at the bottom with magnetic little things at the bottom for tools as well. So I'm going to essentially unbox this in this video. I'm going to give you my initial thoughts. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to compare both of these chairs, and I will tell you whether or not I believe personally if it was worth the price of this chair. So if you want to know my thoughts, stick around in the video. Okay, guys, so as the title of the video said, this is the Vyper shop chair review. And so I'm going to go over a few things before I pop open the box, because primarily there's some, good things on the box that I want to highlight. So first and foremost, the Vyper chair or Vyper company is a company based in Wisconsin. They are in America, employ American citizens, and they use American steel to make this product essentially. This chair is extremely expensive comparative to like your regular shop chair, whether you buy it at Home Depot or get it at Napa or Jegs or Summit. The shop chairs that we're used to, like this stool and the shop chair that I'm sitting on right now, this is extremely expensive. I mean, it is. I can't stress that enough. I went back and forth on even purchasing this, but at the same time, I've had pretty good luck here lately buying American-made products and being very satisfied with the end result. A couple of, examples of that is off camera here, I have a wall-mounted pressure washer setup. I put the Cox reel as part of that setup. That thing is built amazing. It's done very well. It's honestly one of the highlights of that overall setup. Here recently, this year, I also invested in the Ely hose reel for the outside of my house for the garden hose. That thing is also premium as well. In addition to that, I bought their sprayer that connects to the garden hose with the quick disconnects, and it is top notch. It really is. It's really well built. It's not going to fail on me. Even if it does, they have a phenomenal warranty. And so again, had really good luck with that. And I'm also a proponent of supporting fellow Americans, supporting fellow American businesses for that matter. And so while it is expensive, there are a lot of pluses to that. Now, let's get to the product itself. So first and foremost, why would you buy this chair? Well, claim to fame, outside of the good that I just mentioned about it being an American-made company, outside of that, the other things are the fact that it's premium, it's supposedly built better, out of better materials, it's stronger, and more importantly, it's going to last a really long time. Their claim is it will outlast stuff like this, essentially. So, with that being said, if this is a buy once, cry once situation, you've kind of got to weigh that as well. But it has a thick, comfortable seat. It is perfectly angled brackets, powder-coated steel construction, has 4-inch industrial-grade casters. And I think that's the thing that a lot of people are excited about is the casters. And admittedly, you could buy this Harbor Freight chair that I'm sitting on right now and upgrade the casters. You can even go to their website, Vyper's website, buy their casters. I don't know if they'll fit this chair. Maybe that's something I'll try in a future video. But you could arguably probably throw those casters on this chair and even make this a premium chair too. But with that being said, the specific model that I bought is the Robust Still Max. I also bought the version that has the quick adjust or quick height adjustment. They have the old school, like, it's like a screw type, and then it uses a friction clamp to hold it. That's like a bulletproof design. It's been around for a really long time, but I opted to get the quick adjust because I'm going to use this probably making videos like this. I'm probably going to use it when I work at this workbench or the workbench over there that's a bit taller. And I hope to also possibly even use it when I'm detailing. I don't know if the chair is going to go quite low enough for that. They have another chair that sits even lower, closer to this, that is probably more inclined for detailing. Maybe I'll have to get that one in the future if I end up liking this chair and it actually does do all the claims that it says. So without further ado, I'll throw this on a time lapse. I'll unbox this chair and then I'll come back to you and give you guys my initial thoughts. Okay, so hopefully that time lapse came out okay. I opened the box, unboxed all the contents. So you have the primary seat cushion, the seat back, you have the post, you have the casters, you have the actual steel framing of the chair itself. I went with the blue powder coat and it looks amazing. And then there's the steel hoop that goes all the way around the outside as well. The initial impressions is it's a premium product as they advertise. It is thick steel, very heavy. The box itself was heavy. And then just this piece alone, I just got to say this is the main piece of the chair. So my father-in-law is actually a machinist, and I can tell you, like, that piece alone is incredibly, like, just well machined. I mean, it is very well machined, very well built. It's clearly a billet piece as well, so a solid piece. It's got some heft to it, and then the post itself is solid as well. Like, this chair is way overbuilt, but that's honestly what they claim, is it's supposed to be industrial grade. It's supposed to hold up to the abuse of like a commercial shop essentially. So this is basically commercial grade stuff adapted for the regular consumer or DIYer. But you could absolutely use this in an industrial grade shop. And if you go to their website, you can see the plethora of companies that have already bought these for their shops, which is pretty cool. But in addition to the contents of the box, obviously, you get the nuts and bolts washers to put it together. I'll throw it on a time lapse. I won't bore you guys with putting this thing together. You do get a sticker, which shout out to Vyper. You know, we guys especially love these stickers for the toolboxes. They're just, I mean, who doesn't like a sticker? Then you also get the instruction manual, and it looks like they gave me a separate manual for the lock, which the Steel Max comes with a locking caster, just to keep it from rolling around. And then they also give you a packing sheet, which just basically goes over your order. But the cool thing is, I thought it was pretty neat. At the bottom, there's a handwritten note that just tells me to enjoy the chair. It's the little things like that that small businesses do that just show that they appreciate your business and they appreciate you for buying their product. So again, initial impressions straight out of the box is this is impressive, really impressive. Still, it's expensive, but it's certainly impressive. So with that being said, I'm going to throw you guys on the time lapse. I'll put this thing together. We'll come back, and then I'll sit in this chair and compare it to the Harbor Freight stool and the shop stool as well. Okay, guys, so I always share the good, the bad with you, and we're a little way through the install of this chair, or the, not install, but putting it together. And come to find out, I'm actually missing one of the bolts that hold the casters on. So I'm going to have to reach out to them and get the bolt. Not sure why I was missing that. The package only had 4. I didn't catch it till I went to put the casters together and realized I needed 5 based off the booklet. So I guess when they were putting the bolts in the package, or whoever they get the bolts from, just forgot to put one in there. The other thing I have to gripe about is this hoop. It's a solid hoop. There is a hole here at the bottom, like very tiny, but there's something rolling around in the hoop. I mean, that's minor. I'm not really going to gripe about it, but just kind of surprised. You guys can hear that. Again, it's not an issue. I mean, this thing's going to bolt onto the chair, and then you'll never know anyways, but just a little bit surprising. It's just kind of fit and finish things like that that I noticed as I'm putting this together. I still think the chair's really well built and everything. Just missing the bolt and that little random piece of metal that's floating around in the hoop. Just kind of random, but keep you guys posted as we get this thing the rest of the way together. I'm going to go ahead and assemble it the rest of the way, minus the, as you can see, there's one caster that's missing. It's over here. All I have is the nut and the little nylon washer in the caster itself. So I'm missing the bolt, as I mentioned. So again, I'm going to put this the rest of the way together, and then I'll get them to send me the other bolt, and hopefully at that point I'll get this together. So it's probably going to be a couple of days before I actually get this video finished. What's up, guys? So gonna add this video into the larger video, but I'm gonna make a short video just to share my experience. So I bought one of the internet famous Vyper chairs here, made in America, solid built, all the good jazz. Got it open, put everything on the floor, filmed the entire process, filmed the unboxing, everything. And what you know it was missing bolts. It was actually missing one bolt. It was missing a bolt to hold the caster on. So I was able to get the chair together, but I was not able to get one of the final casters on. So while I've sat in the chair, I haven't really been able to use it because it's kind of unstable not having all the casters there. So finally got the package from Vyper. I will say it looks like they tried to priority mail this thing to me. The mail system is just garbage. So here it is. I started that video on the 14th of December. No, I'm sorry. I started on the 1st of December. It is now the 15th of December, and I'm finalizing that video. I did order the chair end of November, so, you know, we're almost a month since the date of purchase, and about almost 3 weeks away from time of receiving the actual chair. So bit of a bummer, but we'll put this together and I'll finally wrap this video up and give you guys my thoughts. Okay, so why don't we just answer the question and wrap this video up. So I walked you through getting the chair, unboxing the chair, explain the quality of the materials, how well built the actual chair is, supporting American-made products and American businesses that employ American citizens. So yes, pro-American, pro-good quality stuff, nothing against that. Now, let's talk about two things. One, disappointed that it was missing a bolt right out of the box. I get it. Crap happens. The one disadvantage with the Vyper chair versus the Harbor Freight chair, besides one, expecting that, frankly, if a chair was going to be missing bolts, I would actually expect the Harbor Freight chair to have that happen, not them. But look, small business, not gonna ding them too badly for that. It happens. They did try to get me the bolt quickly. Our postal service just kind of screwed that up because it was expedited to me, but it took about 2 weeks to officially get it. With that being said, would I buy this chair again? Maybe. I'm gonna have to use this thing for a really long time to really make a definitive decision on whether or not it was worth it, because here's the reality. Can I tell you for a fact that it's more comfortable? 100%. Way more comfortable than either of the Harbor Freight chairs that I have currently. Does it glide across the Swiss tracks much more smoothly than the other chair? 110%. The casters that are on this chair are phenomenal. With that being said, one could actually just buy this chair and buy their casters and make that a better chair. And that is not out of the realm of possibility. I've actually thought about doing that, just buying their casters. Because They do offer $25 store credit if you do a review. So I may just take that store credit, buy this caster, throw it on that chair, and see what it does. So long story short, I think this is like most things. This is a very personal purchase. If you're sitting in a chair for long hours at a time, that's probably the way to go. It's far more comfortable, far more supportive than the actual Harbor Freight chair. If you're a DIYer like me, or you are somebody that's going to be utilizing this primarily for like detailing, I'm not going to use this as like my office chair. I'm not going to be sitting at it for long hours at a time, at least not right now. You have to make that decision on whether or not it's worth it. I will say all the claims that are in their advertisements and some of the videos that are online seem to be true. I'm not sponsored. I bought this with my own money. This is a very expensive purchase for what it is. So from just a random guy on YouTube to the consumers that are out there, I can tell you this chair is very expensive. Now, again, does it hold up to all the hype? I think so. I mean, look, notwithstanding the issue I had with the missing bolt, which is going to happen, all things considered, I do think you get what they're claiming to deliver. I think you're getting a good quality chair. It's very heavy. It's made out of solid products. You really shouldn't ever have to buy another chair, and that's really their claim. And so at the end of the day, you could buy that chair from Harbor Freight for $69.99, and who knows, you may never have to buy another chair in your life if you just buy that chair. Or you can step up and you can buy the Vyper chair. Now, mind you, this is the Robust Steel Max. Specifically, I have the Quick Adjust. You can do the Spiral Adjust or Screw Adjust, which makes it a little bit more affordable, but regardless, it's expensive. So at the end of the day, does it get my recommendation? Yes. Now, whether or not you should buy it, completely subjective. Like I said, it's an expensive purchase. You've got to make sure that it's what you actually need and that you can justify the cost. I wouldn't go into debt for this. I would not by any means finance the thing, which sounds absurd to me that you can even do that. But if you're just trying to get started, you're just trying to do weekend warrior stuff, even if you're just trying to get your business off the ground, this is sufficient. This will get the job done. I promise you it will. It has for me. But with that being said, if you need a good chair, you need something that's going to last, you want to just go ahead and bite the bullet, do a one and done purchase, I do believe the Vyper chair is it. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys for watching this saga from start to finish. I'm going to be testing this chair for the long haul. I am not going to return it to them, even though they do offer a 105% satisfaction guarantee. I'm just going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to enjoy it. It is a good chair, and I'm going to see how it holds up. And I'm going to see if it holds up to the hype. I'm going to definitely use this while I'm detailing, use it around the garage, working on various projects, maybe even editing videos. I'm going to try to use it as much as I possibly can. And I'll continue to keep you guys updated as well. If it falls apart, the bearings blow out on the casters, or the seat doesn't hold up, or it degrades over time, you guys will definitely know it. I'll be fully transparent with you guys on how this thing has held up. Again, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in that next video. Oh, and before I drop off the video, if you guys are interested, and I do buy the casters from them and I throw them on this Harbor Freight chair, I will certainly post that video and give you guys my thoughts on that as well. See you guys.